as well as how your travel plans might be altered due to Hurricane Laura, which is set to make landfall in the next few days as well. So you'll want to stay tuned for that.
Thanks, Heidi. For all you Halloween lovers out there, we have some exciting news for you. Nightmare on 19th Street is still happening this year. There'll just be a little bit of changes.
We have 4 haunted attractions, from the stoop of the first attraction to the end of the last attraction is 1.24 miles. It may be the longest contiguous haunted house in the world. I don't know. We haven't been able to find one that long. We have a traditional haunted house setup. You have 3 indoor and slightly outdoors. It does fluctuate. There's courtyards and stuff, haunted houses. And then there is a completely outdoor haunted house spread over an extremely large area. We do have some actors who are out and about on the Midway, which of course will maintain some distancing this year. So we're pretty darn excited to be here as just something to break up the monotony that a lot of people have been going through. It's going to be a little bit different this year, and in some ways, for some people, they're going to like it a little bit more. One thing that they'll notice immediately is this year we're not going to use fog. We're not interested in suspending anything in the air this year. Well, for some people, the fog was always a problem. So here's an opportunity to see that. You will also not have any push-throughs or hang-downs this year, meaning there's nothing to touch from here or here. In fact, there's only 2 tiny areas in this entire park where you are encouraged to touch. And of course, those will be sanitized before and after each group. So as part of the haunted house, this was already part of our makeup and our character to not touch anything and to space people out. We are experts in spacing people out when that is what we're seeking to do, because we need to be able to scare them. We are going to be very, very strict about keeping our promises to the city and to our patrons, which is a very nice way of saying, if you're not willing to wear a mask, if you're not willing to have your temperature taken, if you're not willing to be socially distanced, this is not the place for you. We will escort you off the premises and you will be permanently banned. And I don't want to be that harsh. We switched to all online ticket sales, which was something that we didn't have at all. It'll be all electronic. You'll take care of it right there on your phone before you even get out here. And that way we don't have to worry about handling money, handling credit cards, or any of that back and forth. So
if I'm a patron, I have to wear a mask through the whole haunted house. How does it work?
100% at all times. 100% at all times. I want to protect you, and I want you to protect my actors. We mask up for you, you mask up for us. Hopefully you're willing to do that. Make it part of the experience. Of course, they're going to be somewhat distanced, and people are going, well, how are you going to be scared if they're distance? Well, you know what? If a bear was 6 feet in front of you, would you be scared of the bear? I think so. Also, my chainsaw guys have 3-foot chainsaws. They'll be close enough to you to scare you. We actually are changing our hours. We usually start the first weekend of September. We're going to start the first weekend in October. We're going to work reduced days and reduced hours. We're going to go 7 to 10 on Thursdays and Sundays, and 7 to 10:30 on the weekends, which is clipping things by an hour. We do expect to have somewhat reduced attendance during all of this. And if you're not comfortable with this, please go ahead and stay home this year, and we'll see you next year.
So grab your most creative mask, get that social distancing ready, and be ready to scream. All right, I'm going to send it over to you, Heidi.